YouTube, it's Samfish here, and welcome back to Let's Play... Oh, it's Plants vs. Zombies.
Plants vs. Zombies.
Yeah, I'd forgotten, somehow. Alright, Big Trouble Little Zombie with... Now you have to introduce yourself.
Oh, Laser Cat FTW.
Yeah.
I'm bad at introductions.
I don't know, yeah, I'm just sort of used to it, because Mr. Zoom will either try and, like, steal the opening line, or just force himself into it.
Yeah, I tried to get through most of the Plants vs. Zombie stuff, and I liked it. It was fun to watch.
I was gonna say, yeah, I started watching, was it your Oblivion videos again the other day, watching, like, part 1 over again, because I'm thinking of restarting my Oblivion file, and,
if you did, like, a Let's Play of it, I would watch it. That'd be cool. There aren't, like, many really good ones out there, because it's a lot. It's just people like, hey, I'm gonna go do the story and nothing else.
Yeah, I'm kind of bad for, in games, just doing a lot of the story, but...
Same.
I don't know, I'm still not entirely, like, only having started playing the Elder Scrolls games over the past, like, month or so, I'm still not used to so much freedom in RPG.
Yeah, I mean, I remember when I was younger, I would play... I forget what RPG I had. There was one... Oh yeah, it was a Harry Potter RPG. And there was, like, it was basically just the whole game. You just kind of follow the main path. So when I got actually into real RPGs like Oblivion and all, I was like, whoa, there's too much to do. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, well, I remember at my library, or like at the public library near my house, there was a Harry Potter game. And yeah, it was the Chamber of Secrets, but then what I thought was weird is that it, like, didn't follow the main story of the game in the slightest. Like,
Oh yeah, the PC ones?
yeah, like, everything was just a weird side quest. You had to collect, like, I don't know, like, yeah, the chocolate frog cards, or find, like, 50
Yeah, it
colored
didn't
dice.
have much to do with the real story, but they were fun games. Like,
Oh yeah,
wish,
me and a
like,
lot of my
the rest
friends
of the
have, like,
Harry
fond
Potter
memories
games
of going there to play it, but it was still always strange.
Yeah, when I was little, I think the only games that I played were, there was a Spider-Man game I had for my computer, which I actually downloaded on my PSP the other day, and I had the Harry Potter collection, which came with all the first 3 games, and the Quidditch World Cup, and a weird copy of Sonic R for the PC, which lagged like crazy.
Oh, I was gonna say, doesn't Steam have, like, some... Or no, I have Sonic CD, not Sonic R. I was gonna say...
Yeah, I think I just got one of those. I don't know if it's really all that common to have one, because I never really heard of anyone else having one other than Cthulhu.
Yeah. Well, it's like one thing, yeah, like I think I mentioned in the last part, but I'm really happy Cthulhu's been uploading again, because, I don't know, I never found, yeah, like another LPer that was, I don't know, just so, yeah, so strange, and had, like, such great, I don't know whether to consider them great or not, but yeah, great world.
I consider that pretty great. He's like the weirdest LPer ever, and that's the best.
I don't know, yeah,
I had them on Skype the other day, and Calamari Keith, and I talked to them. That was pretty cool.
I don't know, the only one
Yeah.
who ever, like, tries to talk to me is really annoying is Matt, and half the time he's just sending me links to stupid things.
Yeah, I talked to them, and they were basically just complaining about how Matt's a big baby, which is pretty funny.
That seems
And
to
then
be what they
Matt
do a
came into
lot.
the... Yeah.
Well, I don't know,
I
I
haven't
remember,
talked-
like, one time Matt, like, banned me from their, was it, like, at the Mountains of Radness group or something, because I put in the chat that I, like, pirated something.
Because he never does that, that's for sure.
Well, I don't know with them, because they all seem to have, like, infinite amounts of money for video games.
That's true, I mean, I don't even know if they have jobs. I think they just have infinite sources that come out of their butts.
Well, they all seem like homeschooled only children, or like 1 or 2, and yeah, so I think they just seem to, yeah, like, get gifted a lot of video games, or yeah, just like ask their parents, like, oh, hey, $50 to buy a new game.
Yeah, those guys are pretty cool. I need to talk to them again sometime.
Yeah, well, I don't know, being partially lazy and among other things, yeah, I haven't ever bothered to have very many real-life conversations, and I just prefer to hear them talk rather than try and talk to them. Oh dear, that's not good.
I just like I've been watching the JE Show's videos. Like I've watched all of his videos like 10 times over, and they're the best.
I haven't actually I've seen a couple of his videos, but I don't know. He made that video making fun of me, so.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, do you remember that?
No, I haven't seen that.
Oh no, he took it off YouTube now, but there was one where I commented on like, one of Cthulhu Luigi's videos, and they just made a video, and he's like, oh man, Danny Fisher a dick. Or no, sorry,
Oh yeah,
the
he
first
does that.
video
He's
was like, he was like complimenting me, and the next one he's like, I was being sarcastic, I think you're a dick.
yeah, he's just fucking around. He's awesome.
I figured,
He had a video
but
where
really with
Nappy
them,
Walkie
I
left
never
a
know,
comment.
like, what anything is, so.
Yeah, they remind me. Have you ever seen Mega 64's stuff?
No, actually.
If you see like their like personal channels, that's like what the JE Show channel is. He had a video where Nappy Walkie left a comment and he said "fuck you" or something like that, and it was amazing.
Well, I was gonna say, I remembered watching, like, Top and Leo's videos, and then I found them too normal.
Yeah, it was a little odd considering Leo's like Darvo's cousin.
Oh, really?
Yeah, apparently. I mean, I'm not sure if it's true or not, but that's what I heard.
Yeah, I did.
I think he said it in one of his Q&As.
I was gonna say, yeah, I did not know that. I just knew they made fun of him a lot for being British.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say, I don't, like, have any cousins or family my age very much, besides my one sister, but I don't know, yeah, like, a lot of my family's a lot younger than me, so yeah, I couldn't really ever have any of them in videos and stuff. I'll probably...
Yeah, and I don't really have anyone that's around my age, except for my brother, but he's a little antisocial, so he doesn't really make videos.
I don't know, I hate this level because of the portal shifting, you can never get a good setup that doesn't, like, upset my OCD. Although I like the portal throwback that they just, one of their portals is just the blue one. Okay, so let's see, how is this going? Well, that's good.
Oh, I got a Skype message. Get on my server saying hi.
Hi.
I'm just gonna ignore it. I think he's trying to get an op on my server, which is kind of annoying when people do that.
Let's, like, put something in here. Oh god. I was not expecting that. Oh well.
Portal shift.
Yeah, well, no, just from the double portal, they just, like, instantaneously consume this one place. I don't know, I was gonna say, yeah, I recently was kind of proud of myself. I got, like, a StarCraft book for, like, 5 cents at the Goodwill.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I went to Goodwill. I think I went to visit some friends because I moved in like the winter, and over spring break I went down to go visit them, and my mom had given me $100 for the week to go spend on like food and stuff, and at the end of the week I still had $50 left, so I went to Goodwill and spent it all on old stuff like an 8-track player and a Nintendo 64 and a briefcase.
Well, yeah, like, I hate people, like, most people, like, at my school and stuff that I know, they're just like, oh, why did you buy, like, old stuff? Completely, or, like, old stuff, and yeah, like, used stuff, they're always just like, oh, yeah, it's dumb, racist, and blah, blah. But, like, yeah, I just get a kick out of, like, I'll go there and just buy VHS tapes. Like, the other day I got a copy of, what was it? I got a copy of, Indiana Jones Temple of Doom for, like, 50 cents. And yeah, I got like Men in Black 2 and just a whole bunch of like awesome old movies on VHS because I have a VHS player, but it's starting to break down now, so.
It's fun to just have that stuff. I mean, you don't have to use it, you need to have it. I mean,
Yeah,
I love doing stuff like that.
it's completely like a novelty thing. Oh my god, this is tough. Okay, done.
It comes with being a nerd, I
Oh,
think.
I'm not sure. Oh, well, yeah, I'm excited for Heart of the Swarm because Husky Starcraft had a video, like, just talking about what he thought of it because naturally, as a caster, they already gave him one.
Yeah, I've never gotten into StarCraft. I should probably get into playing it because I like RTSs.
I don't know. I'm horrible at it. Like I don't play on. No, I don't play online ever, just because I.
Oh yeah, if I
Oh.
played online, I would get demolished because I'm super slow in
like
those
that.
games.
But yeah, sorry, I like the balloons floating in your house. What was it? Oh yeah, like I'm really slow at it and I suck online, but it had a pretty interesting story, or like, oh, great story, like just cool science fiction-y stuff and space battles and aliens. So I liked doing the campaign, and then just beating like medium level AIs on the like, just because they follow like a nice set pattern is just really fun.
Yeah, I liked Age of Empires, which was a fun strategy game, and I tried to play online a couple times and I got killed in the first like 10 minutes, so I stick to the single player, which is fun.
Yeah, I have a friend I think who plays Age of Empires.
Yeah, if you get it, like I'm sure there's a torrent of it somewhere that you can try it. I'd suggest getting the second and not the third, because the third is kind of dumb and they focused on like guns and it ended up being bad. But the second one's really good.
Well, I've noticed like a trend with video games where like the first is always like sort of shorter, more classic. The second one's the best, and then if they make a third, it usually just goes downhill.
Yeah, like I think Dead Space 3, my brother really liked the first and the second, and now apparently the whole idea was that you're isolated, so it was scary to try and do anything by yourself, but now that you're with like a bunch of people fighting an army, it's kind of ruined the game for him.
Oh yeah, I was wondering about getting some of the Dead Space games or something like that, because I'd heard they were pretty good, but oh well, I'll totally relocate.
What I always do is I like torrent something and then see if I like it, and if I do, I'll buy it, and if not, I'll just get rid of it.
Yeah, that's usually what I'll do.
Because otherwise I feel too bad playing a game without paying for it.
Well, yeah, like I like to support developers and stuff. Like recently, I've been like pirating a couple like movies and TV shows and stuff, and like yeah, my dad, I don't know, and then yeah, like afterwards, my dad always doesn't want me buying them because like we already got them, but I just feel like I'm cheating people I like out of money.
I mean, if you like it, then I would definitely suggest buying something, but if you end up not liking it, then, you know, it's kind of debatable on whether you should give them your money or not. That's why I kind of feel bad about buying used games, because the developers don't actually get any money.
Well, I don't know. I don't mind used games because I know the developers got money for it at one point.
And it's cheaper too, which is nice.
Oh yeah, like I still need to go pick up like a used copy of Phantom Hourglass.
Yeah, I've never bought the DS the DS Zelda games, which I probably should because they look pretty fun.
Well, I loved them, and like what was it? They like I thought they had good control and like pretty interesting story and things like that. And I think the real novelty of them was sort of like how they were played and the gameplay and things. But yeah, Mr. Zoom got all of them, so yeah, I never really had to buy them. I just borrowed them from him. But I've always wanted my own. And again, that's like another thing my parents never got. They're like, well, why don't you just go get them from Ben? And I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Oh, dang it. Yeah, that's kind of horrible and bad. Yeah, that is bad. That is just bad rope on this. Okay, let's do that again. Okay, that's kind of good. There we go. Okay, let's put that there. I'm trying to think of some other stuff. Oh, there's something else that, what was it?
Oh, have you ever tried Batman Arkham Asylum?
No, I don't know, I'm not like a huge DC person, and as a result, I've never really played any of the Batman games, even though apparently some of them are good.
Yeah, I'm more into Marvel than I am DC. I mean, I'm no real big comic book fan, but I do prefer Marvel, but the Arkham Asylum, you'd like, it's really fun. It's like, there are parts where it's like action, and then there are other parts where it's like stealth, and you gotta be, like, think things through, and it's really cool. I bought Arkham City the other day, which is fun.
I don't know, I know a friend of mine has Arkham City. Hold on. Alright.
It's fine.
I was gonna say, yeah, I know a friend of mine, what was it? Darn it.
Had Arkham City.
Yeah, he got it, and as far as I can tell, he really liked it.
Yeah, they're actually putting it on the Wii U, which is gonna be neat. I'd like to see
Yeah, I
that.
saw something about that. Well, I was gonna say, I'm really glad the Wii U is getting a bunch of, yeah, like, I hate to call them more mature games, but I don't know, lots of people would certainly consider them as such, I think.
Like, they're putting a zombie game on it.
Yeah, well, yeah, wasn't that like zombie something?
It was something like that, and I think that's pretty neat that Nintendo's making some kind of M-rated game. I think it's the first time that they've actually done
Yeah,
that.
I'm kind of glad they're, like, broadening their horizons. Oh my god. I just lost the launch. Alright, I'm gonna say, yeah, like, oh my god, no. Oh, thank goodness. Did you see that? If they walked through that, that would go right into my house. Anyway, what was it? Yeah, like, I think they might have, like, back in the day, had some games that were, yeah, like, a little more M-rated, like, for 64 and things like that, but obviously, like, what made an M-rated game back then obviously isn't the same as now. Oh god, I forget my...
Yeah, I mean, I think the only M-rated games that they had back then that I would really consider to still be M-rated these days were the James Bond game, I think it was GoldenEye, and
It's funny, through garage
Perfect
sales and,
Dark.
like, Goodwill, I actually have 3 copies of that game, and I almost never play it.
wow. And then there was Conker's Bad Fur Day and Perfect Dark, but I can't really think of any others off the
Actually,
top of my
I think I
head.
have Perfect Dark as well.
Yeah, Rare was a good company. They were the ones who made those games, and now they've just kind of gone crappy in the past few years.
Oh, like, they haven't done a whole lot of stuff. Oh, actually, yeah, I did some stuff.
They did Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, which, I mean, I played the original Banjo-Kazooie a bit, and I liked it a lot, and then playing Nuts and Bolts, I just hated it.
Well, yeah, I think that's what my friend, Philip was saying, because, yeah, I don't think he ever played Banjo-Kazooie, but he played Banjo-Tooie, and, like, I think he was one of the rare people that liked, the Banjo-Tooie they made for Game Boy. And, and yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, I just remembered, yeah, like, some people liking it and some people not, and I don't know, it was weird.
I remember the original Banjo-Kazooie was a game where you basically did nothing, you just kind of collected stuff, but people loved that, it was a really fun game, and they made Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, and it became, you do nothing, and there's no fun in it, because there's, like, nothing to do in the levels anymore, and the vehicles are really bad. And
that was, like, I really liked it with the 64, yeah, all the different collection games, and then they just, yeah, they never did that anymore. And I just always wondered why. Because, like, GameCube just didn't really continue that. Or Wii.
well, GameCube did Sonic Mega Collection, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, I have that.
And I think they did Namco Museum, but other than that, I don't think they really did many. There was those crappy 150 game packs, which were, like, all really bad games.
Oh, I got like a pack of, I think it was 50 Intellivision games, and like every one of those was just like a bad ripoff of an Atari game.
Yeah.
Oh dear, I really should have saved those jalapenos for this like weird bomb. Or not, I guess nothing went off. I think it still could have been like, that still could have been terrible. Well, actually, the Zombie Aquarium game there, that, that I was just playing, last video, that one actually reminds me of one of those Intellivision games called, I think it's called Shark, and it's where you're playing as a shark, and you have to eat, or no, you're playing as a little fish, and then you have to eat other fish that are smaller than you, and then you get bigger.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
like
it's like one of those, and then the biggest ones were sharks, and once you could eat them, there was just no way you could ever be defeated. and then the game just sort of prolonged
Yeah, I
itself
love that.
infinitely at that point.
I love those games, games like that. Those are fun.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to think. There was some other game. Oh yeah. Well, I got this game on Steam. It was in like a Humble Bundle pack recently. It's called Osmos. And yeah, you play as like a cell, and then you have to like float around ejecting your mass to like essentially to like eat other cells. And it was.
Oh yeah, I
it
think
was
I've heard of
really-
that.
Oh dear, this is terrible. It was really kind of like strange, and like later it got really hard, and they were like having bacteria and like antimatter and stuff like that. But it was pretty fun for a while.
Oh my god, I'm hoping that my parents will let us go to the pool tonight because it is hot.
Yeah, there were like I don't know. There's like one pool and like a giant indoor pool here in London, but yeah, there's not a lot. And then they used to have a lot of like waiting pools, but now there's just like none of those.
Yeah, my mom, she works at a college here in this little town that we live in, and the college has like a gym, so they have like a pool there and a workout area, so I love to go there.
Oh yeah,
It's
I
fun.
guess Western probably has some sort of pool. I don't know, cause like we have like a giant like Olympic size, like pool and area, I guess you could call it. I don't know. It's like it's called the Aquatic Center, and yeah, it's just like some giant area like that, basically. Oh dear, that's not really. Anyway, yeah, and then you can like swim there, or yeah, there's like one outdoor pool and like one of like bigger parks in the city. But that's about it.
Yeah, because like right now, we don't have any of our air conditioners or anything set up, so we have to keep all the windows open, which wouldn't be so bad except for the fact that it's humid outside.
Yeah, like I wouldn't mind if it was just really hot if there were no humidity. Like I remember living out in Saskatchewan, like that's
Yeah.
sort of one thing I liked about it, because I don't know what it would be in your Fahrenheit, but it would be literally like almost 40 degrees Celsius, but it would just be dry. So like you would feel like your skin's peeling
I don't know
off,
too
but-
much about the different temperatures, but I know 40 in Celsius is a lot.
New game. Okay.
I think 40 would be relatable to like 90 or 100 in Fahrenheit.
Actually, you know what?
Not
Hang
sure.
on. I'm gonna water these plants again, and then I'll probably end off this video. But for the next video, it'll be my 250th, I think, if I upload just these Plants vs Zombie parts.
We'll have to make a cake and we'll
I was
have a
gonna say,
celebration.
what I'm going to do is that everybody has told me that that next mini game I was about to start is the hardest one in the whole game, and I never found it too difficult. So I think that'd be. Excuse me. I just keep burping today. I'm not like a person who burps, but anyway, yeah, I'm gonna do that because like I said, I haven't had a problem, and this is like my one LP that I know like people at my school watch and things because they do not get how to do this game apparently. Oh, whoops, I need to go buy plates there. Okay, I'm gonna buy that. So yeah, that'll be kind of interesting, I think, and I'll probably call it like 250 videos spectacular bobsled bonanza.
We'll have to make like a special intro for it of you playing a game, except not playing a
Well,
game.
I
and
don't.
then-
What was it? What program does like Cthulhu Luigi and them use to make their like little intros and pictures and stuff? Because I've tried to.
I think I use Sony Vegas, which is a good program, but I don't know what they use. I think Darvo liked Windows
Well, no,
Movie
I mean,
Maker.
I was gonna say, yeah, when I make like little intros, I'll use his same warping effects. But like to actually make the pictures, I try and imitate the style just with a pirated like Smartboard Notebook, which is like the education program, and just use their like drawing function to draw up weird little cyanide and happiness people, because that's basically how I draw cartoons. But I'll have to like make one of those holding like a big banner saying like 250 or something like that.
Yes, you should make it. Make sure it's like specifically really crappy just to make
Oh
just for
yeah,
the
like
lulz of it.
the smart. What's interesting, like, have you ever been to a school that uses the smart boards?
I don't.
Because
I might
basically
have. I'm not
they're
sure.
like a touch sensitive
smart?
board that has their own, and like that's the hardware, and they like get put up like over the chalkboard, and then basically then the gist of what they can do is that the software lets you, yeah, like copy and paste and like put up music and videos and stuff on it, and then you can like have these markers that, or well, they're just like bits of plastic, and but then if you like they're automatically set so that when you take them out of the holders attached to the board, it'll activate like the marker function in the software or something, so you can draw with them. But basically I have to do it with the mouse, so yeah, everything's all like jerky and stupid, and that's how I like draw the pictures and like do editing the like photos for all the bad karaoke videos. Like I know in like my first and like last episodes I drew like the weird little singing guys, and that's what I did, so it'll basically be like that. Anyway, alright, so ending off this part, I will see you guys in the next part for 250 finale, or special. Alright,
Finale.
I'm sick of this game. I'm about to hit like 100 hours of it on Steam. So I'm
Wow.
tired of it. Anyway, alright, see you guys later.